Alright, take number 3. Here's hoping that this time it actually works. As you can see, I'm a 22 car out of 22 cars. When I mean hopefully this works, I did one video earlier today, tried to record one of these races, got taken out into an incident. It wasn't taken out, I got into an incident that was nobody's fault. It just sucked. But yeah, tried it, and it also didn't go well because it got taken out, the first one, and then the second one got about halfway through the race and my recording stopped because I ran out of storage, which shouldn't have happened, but it happened. So yeah, hopefully this one goes better. I should have enough space to at least get this one, maybe like I don't know what else I'm going to be able to get. I have a plan on getting more storage. I have an external hard drive that I bought for my PS4 originally that I used for a while, but I'm going to start using it on my PC just so that I have the extra storage. And I'm going to put all my videos after they're done recording and post to YouTube. I'm going to move them to my external hard drive so I have a handheld copy pretty much of all my videos. Just for a little extra safekeeping in a sense. But yeah. So we'll see how this race goes. The first race I didn't finish because I got crashed into it. Second race I did finish. It was actually so angry because it was such a good video too. I had gotten up front to the pack, and a caution came out late, and I was fourth place at the rate, and I got third. I finished third because I was faster than a few people, but unfortunately it didn't record. We're starting very far from the pack, which really, excuse my language here, but it pisses me off, because they're already gone. And instead of usual Zack, being super timid and shy into the first corner, we're full sending it because I know what this car does now. I've already done this race 3 times. I'm full sending it. Just keeping eyes up front and behind. Making sure I'm not caught up in a stupid incident like someone jumping down to the apron there and hitting the wall and crashing into the wall on a straightaway. Or like me hitting the wall on a turn that I'm not lifting enough for because I'm trying to go fast. P17 off the start. Down my line, get on the line that I know is fast. For me at least. Oh, my power cord from my wheel is rubbing on my leg, and I do not like it. Ooh. Just a little too low there, hit the apron. Don't know what this guy's doing. Whether he's pitting or not. I think he's pitting. You actually have to enter... Oh, the wrecking. Caution is out. For the first time today. Yeah, you actually have to enter the pit lane, and I'll show you where, when we come back around. I'm P13 or somehow. I'll be voice chat for a bit. The intro is done. So what these people are doing is they're going down here.
Anyone see what happened?
To...
A couple guys just got high in the turn,
right here, to the left, right there, is where you actually have to enter. So, it's kind of interesting to see that. So,
Yeah, one of those. I'll smack the wall.
But yeah, like I was saying, the second race that I did went really well. I ended up
Picking
getting
up some fight star, guys.
up to fourth, running in fourth for a bit, and then with like 14, 13 to go, the caution came out, which screwed everything up. So then everybody but one person pit, got tires, and after the tires, we recycled and had 10 to go. So at 10 to go, we were all dashing for the win. I dropped to about a second and a half to the leaders, and that was pretty much death for me at that rate. I just couldn't catch back up for whatever reason. So, yeah. But I thought, and they got super close to it, and I thought they were gonna wreck at the line. Or wreck in like turn 3 or 4, and I was ready to pounce and get that spot and, well, win. But alas, now that I realize it, it would not have recorded because my recording didn't work, which sucks. But this recording should work. We had a decent, for opening runs, that was an okay green flag run. Didn't freak me out that much. I had a gap behind as well, which is good to know. My entire thing is just going forward because I know I can. And that's the thing. I know I can go forward, so here is hoping that I'm able to move forward and I'm able to get spots and make some moves. Got a few people pitting here. Try to get past him. It's not going to count me on being past him. So on track, I'm P11 because Robbie Peace just pit. The 1 is behind me, which also is kind of a little iffy. And I think actually after him, there's nobody behind us, it looked like, on the relative for at least 5 seconds, now that they're pitting out. Excuse me.
Much.
Alright, I'm your voice chat, hear what they're talking about. I like to stay in the know. This guy's keeping a nice gap to the cars in front of him. I'd say we're going to get the shoulders out and we're going to barge our way to the front, but that's not a good idea. As I know, that's a sprint car technique, not an Indycar technique. I want to see this 12 car in front of me move, though. Right. And here we go. Back. 68 to go. Oh, Jesus. I'm just gonna stay on the bottom here. Lift through the corner because I don't want to take him out by blinking. If I blink, I know, and I avoid. It's just how I race. This is, of course, bottom split, so just so everybody knows, just so everybody gets it in their head that I'm a bottom split Indy oval runner. I'm nowhere near getting first split, top split, if it were to go into 2 splits. Because my oval I rating is terrible. The only good I rating I have right now, I still say it's my dirt oval. Dirt oval is actually decent. It's like 1600. For the amount of races I do under oval, it should be, I feel like it should be a little higher, but just getting caught in incidents and not finishing your number, or it's right on the brink of where I get either the 1 car in second or bottom split, or I get like the 15 or 16 car in the top split. it's like, yeah. So it's I'm very cut because it's like, I mean, there's always someone faster than me as well. So you know, I get up the top split, or I get up the bottom, or I get like second split down the one car, and somehow like the 14 ends up beating me because it's faster. It's strange. Meanwhile, we're still going here. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Trying to get as low as possible. Use that draft and don't hit the apron as my goal. I see them fighting in front, and I gotta be aware of my surroundings forward and back. In case they wreck, I'm gonna slow up, but I don't want to get plowed into behind, because people tend to love to do that. You'll find. So, got a really bad exit there. If I could just get a big enough draft from the car in front, I could easily try to get up there and get past him. But I'm just not getting that big of a suck down the straightaway in this slippery street. I want to get him because I want that top 10. But he just doesn't come fast. Let's see if he goes high like that every lap, then that really helps me.
Coming outside, 19.
He's lapping somewhere already. Now I'm getting a decent run. Ooh, we got a car up in the wall here. Maybe not. He comes back down, and the car in front of me gets a really good long push off that. Whoa. Thought I was going into the wall though. He might have damage. I'm thinking this guy in front is damage. The 2-3 in front now. Yellowish looking car. The other Zack in the split. Thinking because he was in the wall he has damage. But maybe not because he's not falling far back. Ooh, we might have a math. We had a good run here. Nope. That's because I had the full lift because I had to switch my fronts. Personal comfort over iRacing. You can see I'm getting really good slips because I'm maxing out down the straightaway. Oh, I'm running really high here. Guy's running a NASCAR paint scheme. Alright, let's get behind him. Let's work with him. Now the pack is starting to get a little bit smushed up, at least back here. That's exactly what I want to see. I just need more people around me to help me. In a sense. I think I may have just saw a car hit the inside of the wall on the back stretch. We're gonna blink again. Car 14th just massively wrecked. Yep, he did. That's the other thing. If a car crashes here on the apron, no caution. It stays green. If you crash and you want to pull out a caution, you really actually have to go onto the track and protest it. Car behind me is faster. I'm lifted big time because I know if I'm too fast down here, I just plow to the top. I don't want that. Get back on speed. Use his draft pretty much to try to get past me down. Until I'm asked, we must corner up. So I think being the 22 car, pit stall is going to be the first one, so I got to be aware of that. Because I don't want to have to miss it in a sense. Just plowing there accidentally. Well, the good news is there's only 2 people behind me. Ooh, big time fight. Whoever is in that intent right now is just tearing through the pack. Good on him. $50 to go. 5-0, the big 5-0 to go. Car in front of me, the one messes that corner up a bit, maybe it's a little exposed. Try to go high. That don't work for you, sir. Good news is the gap behind is closing a little bit, but not as much as it needs to be for me to be concerned almost. I said that he gained it on me, but now he's dropping it back a little bit. I don't mean to do that, honestly. I don't mean to get launched upward. It just kind of happens. We got a car very low. Oh, they're gonna make contact. I was hoping to just chop him. Swipe him. Good little 7-8 car pack come down behind me. Oh, we're going really high. Ooh, we're gonna spin around the inside on that stretch. Hits the wall. Goodbye. It's the same guy who I thought hit the wall earlier in the race. Drop back. The other Zack split. Gonna put us back to 12. Ooh, right on the apron there, just trying everything I can, and it got super sketchy. It'll be interesting to see when hits start to happen if we stay green or if we go under caution. See who messes up the pit entry. So I know for a fact people are going to try to pit from here. Not a thing. We have massively lost the car in front because that was fooling around-ish. Car really low. He was just down there for position apparently. Closing back up already on the car in front of me. Just can't get that run that's needed to get past him. Shouldn't be up there. Makes me wonder if he can run up. We got one pit in here. Makes me wonder if he can run if he's running a slower engine mode to try to save more fuel or not. For me, it's looking like I need an aero screen tear off at the pit stop. Because it's looking bad. I think we're going to have another taker here. Nope, he's just really low. Oh, 3 wide almost. He's a lap car. Stay low. Ooh. Okay, that's very good. But we're gonna try to have an overtake here. One car going for the 11. He gets past him.
Come on, bro.
Caution is
What the
out.
hell, man?
That guy's up, dude.
Where was he? Further back in the pack. And this, folks, is what we call pit
I
window.
don't even know why some people even race on this game, man. They suck.
Says the person who wrecked. "41 laps left. 10 tank gets about 20 laps. Yeah, we should be good to pit.
Thank you.
I'll bank on another caution, but I'm just not even gonna risk it. I don't wanna. Every little second matters. Lift and coast to the pits. Fill me up, boys. Thank you for the windscreen tear off. Woo, we jumped the 11. That's what it's all about. Jump the 11.
Good pit stops, guys.
One car, don't know why, but somebody passing. I think he probably suspended the pit lane or entered wrong.
Oh, that guy was going.
Should cycle me back up the 10th, I think. Maybe 8th? There's no way this is gonna cycle me out to 8th. Did I just absolutely make gains on the pit cycle? Holy crap! We just made gains on the pit cycle. We're up to 8th now. About halfway through and tires are only at 80%. Dude. Moved 4 positions. That's a big moving spot right there. That's a massive, massive gain right there. And honestly, that's exactly what I was looking for pit when pitting like that. That's why I got right up behind him. One pit behind me. Chuck Cody. I'm just still amazed that I managed to get 4 positions during that pit cycle. But we're gonna check tires and check a windscreen tear off just in case of a late caution. We would jump in. I liked it last time when I was able to jump in for new tires, so jump in for new tires. Only 38 laps to go, which is not. I'm gonna say it. It's gonna sound really stupid, but it's not a lot of laps to go, but it's also a lot of laps to go. So let's see. Crack the knuckles, get into the game zone, see what we can do here. Pit limiter by accident. And I can tell you this 12 car is going to hang very far back. I'm gonna get right behind him and push him forward. Come on, dude. It's almost a second gap already. Close up. And I mean, you can't pass before the line, so we would've got a penalty. Like, dude, we're right now sitting 8th, 7th. We have a chance at something. Close up. That's how I feel. Hard fight in front. Don't like to look at that. I'm gonna go low here. Clear him. Take me that spot. 6 now. 7. Hold this bottom. All I'm looking to do is just hold the bottom. I don't care if you get past me on top or whatever. I'm just holding this bottom. I think the car in 10, the 10 car, may have been the leader. We got a penalty on pit road. So, keep an eye on that. Now they're big time fighting behind, and this is my moment to run away. And I mean big time fighting. So I get for scratching my foot. That's exactly what I want to see behind me as well as I'm fighting. Because they're about to go 3 wide, it looks like, and that is even more exactly what I want to see. Max out RPMs on the straightaway. I almost kill it on the exit of 2 because I'm still adjusting my feet. I'm trying to scratch my foot because it itches. But yeah, if they keep fighting like they were down there, I am okay with that. Oh, I did not downshift. Take my hands off the paddles. There my ADHD sets in where I'm like, ooh, paddle it, I can push, and I push it, downshifts the car. One day I'm gonna downshift the car and it's gonna blow it up. Like I do what car? The Mazdas, when I was doing the Mazda week to get my road license up. I would after the flag, I would clutch in and just downshift rapidly and let go. And the engine would just instantly. And I was just doing that every time I would run the Mazda at the end of the race, because it doesn't give you an incident point. So it's super funny. Still can't believe I gained like 400 IRA that week. And I barely used any of it. Zack has pressured me, but I say no. I said this in the last video and I'll say it again. This is gonna make some awesome screenshots. Because the way that the sun is setting, it makes the chrome on my car, so I would expect it to look really good. Get a nice photo where it says Homestead, just say all those California nights. Cat's on the apron. He's blocking. He's blocking because he knows he hit the apron. You're getting double cards, are you? You're getting 2 times the draft. Keep pushing here. It's not up the track. Jesus. Bro. Running really aggressively there. Give them a little more space because the way that they're running scares me. Well, the 5 is what scares me. Not exactly 17. It's kind of a shame that I'm scared of a high number. Or I'm not scared of a high number, I'm scared of a small number. Oh, he's in the wall. I'm about to be in the wall. Come on, Zack. Okay. Well, 2/3 of the way done with this race. Got the fuel finish. Cool. There's some hard up here now. This is not what I want to see. Ooh, this 5 car just wants to get up to the top as fast as possible. But he's contemplating shoving this 17 into the wall. If he does. Especially with them going side by side. I'm not complaining, but I'm not in draft distance, which sucks. Now I am. Ooh, ooh. Gosh darn me for getting an itchy body. And 21 car behind is not catching. Perfect. You were in front of him before, get in front of him again. Stay in front of him. Good news is after him it's a big gap behind, so I'm not really worried. Not very worried. You're getting real close up there. How many are the top 6? Yeah, 6. Still have to hit. Because I think it's coming up soon. It's coming very soon for them. Especially with 20 to go right now. It's crunch time for a lot of these guys. This is when you start to get caught back up to the cars in front of you and start to push enough so that you can either at the end. For me, I lost the draft, so I'm kind of screwed in that sense. Plus the track is starting to cool down. It's getting kind of slower. Where did I possibly be in the draft? I'm bouncing my left leg right now. The right leg is bound pretty much now to the pedal. Can't tell you the last time I left the pedal like started the last caution when I was scratching it. And one car dropped behind, well, that's good. But it's just been stuck on this pedal for the last however many laps that we've had. 17 cars getting the draft up to 5 now, killing my draft. Wheel to wheel here. What I'm doing this is going to allow me to get the draft if I don't hack up the corners, which I do. Because of me. Could get real close up there, I don't like that. One little extra bit of prediction in that code there, just There it is. But this isn't a fight for the top 5, so. Actually, I might be in middle split. I think I'm in middle split. If I'm the 22 car, and everybody in front of me is faster, like higher I rating, I might be in middle split here. And I might just be an idiot who can't read. Got 13 to go now. This is the time when people who have pit are going to start pitting. And it will cost them. One in the pits.
Indycar up in here.
I think I may have heard pitting car up front, I don't know. Because surely, and I was going to be one of them, surely there's got to be someone who's like, okay, there's no way we're having another caution like that. Yeah. There's not fun, unfortunately, though. Yeah, surely I wasn't the only one who thought that we weren't going to have another caution to ever get to pit again. So I mean, I was always going to pit under caution because I know I can keep my spot, but it would have been interesting, to say the least. Caught up to the 5 here, but I really don't think I've got anything for him. Caution, like right now, would be perfect. It would be just a blast. Because you're going to be coming to take tires, you're not going to take tires. It'll spice things up a bit. But it also gives the people who were kind of screwed in the sense, strategy-wise, it gives them the extra ability to come in and get back on the turns of the front. Allowing the 11 to catch up, 21 to catch up, and the 11 actually, now that I say it. And it's because he's squeezing me to the point where I'm slowing down big time to not get driver avoiding. 6 to go, it's kind of like, am I gonna get another chance?
Not up it.
Oh. Hitter? I'm just gonna try to stay in his draft. And just get away. Damn. Oh, we do have a pitter. That was the guy in second. So now we're up to 6. And what did I say? Gonna have some pitters. Now it's the question of who calls it, and who doesn't. And accidentally makes a mistake and wrecks. Like that. Oh, that's a big run. They're up and over.
Are you kidding me, man?
I don't think bring up the green, white, checkered. Woo! And that is exactly what I was talking about.
That's probably going to finish it.
My God, my bad, fellas. Were you the one that spun right ahead of me? Because if you did, I saw you got loose and I just couldn't avoid you, man. Sorry.
Nah, that was me. I'm sorry.
I almost got through it with 0x.
Yeah, I was fine.
Unfortunately, I think he was right that this is going to end it.
You're good. I know you didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to play up high so I know everybody's way. That's some good hard racing there, 17 for about 5 laps.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to humor us. I'd love to see a green, white, checkered. Don't get me wrong.
I was out of fuel, and I don't know if I would have ran out of fuel if we had these caution laps.
Oh, that's a tough break for him.
You can thank my loose car for that one.
Well, P5 in the end. At least, for the time being.
I'm just riding the wall so I can finish the race on the lead lap.
That's what I was trying to do, just to stay out of everybody's way. I'm already lapping down now.
Like I said, I'd love to see a green, white, checkered, but I think it only happens in the NASCAR series. If that caution would have came 2 or 3 laps earlier, we would have been fine. Yeah, white flag. Damn. If that caution would have come 2 or 3 laps earlier, we would have been full sending it. That's not even a joke.
Good race, guys.
Who won in the end? Dungeon. Oof. My right leg hurts for some reason. Ooh, it's only 8 o'clock. I couldn't think 360 sprint cars. 8:30. Interesting. Just gotta stay low here now. Oh god. Oh please no. Oh please no. Oh god. Don't start blinking now of all times. I want to finish. Thank you. Who knows? Maybe everybody else has penalties. That would be funny.
Good job, guys. Have a good one, Bobby. You too, man.
Checkered flag. P5 in the end. Like I said, unless someone has penalties. Grab the handbrake. Oh, there's no handbrake in this car. Whoo! Tell you what though, P5 in the end is not bad. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe could have had him, but I don't know what my fastest lap was. 26.1. I could have maybe had something, but yeah. What can you do? Save the replay. Because we haven't done our MPR. I might just run some sprint cars to get the MPR. Holy crap. Was that middle split? That was bottom split. Wow. That's a big insult. I was bottom split at 11:30. Wow. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more content like it, make sure to subscribe. I try to put multiple videos out a week, so subscribing is the best way to get me to do more of them. I don't know why this is up here. That's interesting. That's strange. Seems like iRacing might be a little broken. Yeah, if you have anything you want to say, leave it down in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you. And other than that, wish you guys luck on your next race. I hope you guys do well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.